Hello again. Time for more zone graph fun. I am using the same project as last time. If you are too, then you already have your lane profile and tag set up. If you don't, you should watch part 1. Here I have a basic level. I have dragged out 8 zone shapes and rotated and placed them near where we will make another shape. This time we will use polygons as well as splines to prepare to make the zone graph be more than just a loop. After you have dragged your shapes into the level, select them all in the outliner, and you can set their lane profiles and tags at the same time. I am seeing some of mine blinking. They are not all the same height, so while they are still all selected, I am adjusting the location Z to be all the same at a height I can see them clearly. I am now selecting the 4 that will be in the middle of our new shape. Change the shape type to polygon. They will turn into a line. Being polygon will give us more option for the path we will create. Click on one of them, then click again to get the endpoints. With an endpoint selected, change the type in the Details panel from Sharp to Lane Profile. When you do, you will see the gray half diamond. Make sure to rotate it if necessary, so the open end is facing out. Select the dot on the opposite end and do the same. Change it to a lane profile and make sure you rotate it so it is facing outward. Do this for all 4 of the zone shapes we made into polygons. With your polygons now back to looking like zone shapes, stretch, position, and connect all of the shapes, except for one corner. Just as we did in the previous video, hold Alt while dragging in a direction to create new points. If you want to add the extra points to make your 90-degree corners less sharp, please do. For the last piece, select it and make it a polygon and set the lane profiles to both ends. I also rotated mine 45 degrees, so it is in between the 2 shapes it needs to connect to. You will see when the end of a polygon is selected, the end can be rotated. Rotate the ends so they match the angle of the ends of the shapes they need to connect to. Then drag the ends and connect them to the zone shapes. You will be able to see how with the polygon, the path curves more naturally than when we add points to a standard zone shape. This makes the characters turning even less robotic. I wanted you to have a graph with both, so you can see the difference. If you don't need a shape to be a polygon, don't. Save it all and build zone graph. Jump into the next video to add intersections.